Welcome to Kigogona program. I am Monabi Jao Gekoyo, a prophet and a scientist from NGS. Today, we are looking at the unification of Africa, and I'll start by reading Mwenenyaga will unify Africa. Africans have suffered a lot in slavery and colonialism. The painful voices of the victims are in the cosmos. Mwenenyaga will never forgive Europeans for slavery and colonial atrocities. Cosmic interventions will terminate evil regimes and unclean people globally. Sinning is abominable and futile. Formation of a united Africa. The united Africa will restore sovereignty and healing. These will favor Africans' needs, identity, and growth. Colonial boundaries will be removed. Africans will work collaboratively to restore cultural heritage, spirituality, medicine, and trees. Africans will have a unified administration, constitution, currency, and passport. Africa will manage its minerals, investments, and production at all levels. A revolution is underway in the restoration of creation purity. The 21st century marks the beginning of an African civilization. The stars have been releasing radiation in the transformation of Africans. The earth will have peace for 1,000 years. Ancient prophecies will be fulfilled. And for me, I'll tell you, this was prophesied. And now you have prophecies from Isaiah 2:1-4, from Daniel. And at the beginning, we had the Nebuchadnezzar when you go and read the Daniel. And he was also prophesying about even the fall of the US. Because the US now will be the last one. And the Europe, all those evil regimes, and now there will be a transformation. I have to start by telling you that we have principles in the creation. We have the principle of rhythm. So when you see people sinning and doing evil, like the way Europeans were killing people, doing all that, they did that knowingly. It was by their will, they were knowing they were sinning, but for them they were not caring. And I have to be very clear that you have to remember that Europeans are not original people, because everyone had melanin, they were dark player, and even researches and studies have even proven it, because even they have been trying to hide. But you cannot continue doing that forever, because melanin is very important. You even have the neuromelanin. Melanin is the one which will help you absorb the radiation, and that radiation helps you from the outer space. It unlocks your brain, and you are opening the configuration of the brain, and you are able to transform. But then you see even at the Bible, when you see written people are having leprosy, it is not the disease people usually claim now. It is that condition of being European, because even they were going to seek healing, because it is not ordinary. Because for them use a sunscreen to avoid the. It's so unfortunate because people don't know this. And for me, I have to tell you, I'm talking like this because even for them, they have done things. Black people have suffered. Even we are not equal to them. There is no human who we are equal to the authority. Because for me, I'm a direct contact of the creator. I commune with the creator. I can talk directly to the source. So for me, after I'm telling you, it will happen, because it is not every African also who suffered. There are some even now, even puppet presidents who get money. There is a lot. I have explained to you through Kigogona program. Even diseases are laboratory made. Creation cannot make you sick. And you can see even our ministries of health, they usually procure medicine carelessly, even because for them they term those medicine are going to poor people or poor children. But there is no such, there is no poor people, because even every place is created, everything is God-given. But for you, you just are interested in your stomach, and just to have money or such, you cannot even take part or participate, in liberating yourself, because this is what have been happening. Because some people, their interest actually is not Kenya or Africa. Their interest is now what they are having, what they are getting. Because that's why you usually see, even when we have black people who are trying to liberate us, you usually see them being killed, because you have a lot of criminals. Even USA, those government of the US and the Europe, they are criminals. Because even those militaries are cats. Even when they are Freemasons, they do rituals. They usually even kill people. They can use, even as an African, when you join those militaries, you are compromised. Because now you are part of those, cards, and if I do them at the night. That's why you saw Charles wanted to come to Mount Kenya. Elizabeth was very evil. Even the way she was treating even African kids, she's useless. Those people, when they die, they usually, think they are important at earth, but they become useless spirits, actually, when they go to the other side. And for me, I'm telling you, because I'm dealing with the right source, the real one, there is a location of the 7 angels who are natural. So there is no military, or even those useless CIA. Even CIA killed Bob Marley because he was poisoned. He was given a boot, and it's unfortunate. They have those, it's unfortunate. They don't just kill directly, like the way they did to Malcolm X or Martin Luther. No, they also use even other programs, even to Africans. They are killing with viruses. Those viruses, even the HIV, it was made by NATO. Pentagon made the COVID-19, and it was targeted to kill Africans. But then there was a reversal of the DNA because of Mwenenyaga of Mount Kenya. And they knew that, let me tell you. Because that's why even they paid people who usually fake they are activists, but they get money from the embassy. That is the problem. We have Africans who are pretending they are fighting for us or liberating us, but they are there for greedy interests, to get money from the embassy, even presidents. So when you do that, you compromise your integrity, and you don't even have moral accountability. Because, it doesn't mean that we are having an actual problem, then we are fighting. No. It's not like that. It's that people are not aligning with the vibration. Those Europeans are very evil. But now they'll be terminated. Those Al-Shabaab, those Boko Haram, they will end, let me tell you. It doesn't mean that you must fight, let me tell you. At times we'll be going to bury those bodies. Because we are fighting with angels, 7 of them. Angels are not humanly, even they are supernatural, beyond human comprehension. And, it doesn't matter if you believe, because even belief is different from the truth. The truth is like that. And you cannot continue sinning like that. You are not privileged to sin. Because you even create anything. Because even the way you are doing things, you are enabled. And when you die, you continue doing things. But then when you die, you will not be straining or using that shell. You'll be using the power of the mind, the mentality. Because your mind is so powerful. Let me tell you, even this creation, you see the way you touch things. It is not physical like that. That is just one reality, the third dimension, the most dense one. But then we have even the lower astral. We have a lot, but then people usually don't get a chance to know the diverse creation or know multidimensional things, because actually it's so unfortunate when you continue sinning like that. Africans have suffered, and for me, I will tell you, we don't have to call Africa United States of Africa, no, because we don't have to copy the blueprints of criminals. USA are criminals. We cannot even call it United Kingdoms of Africa, because the UK are also useless people. That monarchy will be terminated. They wanted to kill all the Agikuyu in Kenya, kill off everyone, even the Ritrukis, everyone. That was what they were targeting, and they had done it before in Tasmania. They killed a lot of people there. They wanted to achieve extermination. Because of them, they are telling you they are useless people. They are spoiled shells. Right now, they'll be terminated by Mwenenyaga. And I'm telling you, for me, I'm not risking anything, because I'm telling you those human things are artificial. Let me tell you, human beings are not supreme. So even the constitution we are going to have in Africa, the constitution will start by writing God's law, the Mwenenyaga law. Even we have the law and the natural laws, so that human beings cannot go and defy and start claiming that they have a right or democracy or such shenanigans for you to allow homosexuality or LGBTQ. That you see sponsored even in football, English Premier League. It's so unfortunate, because now, it's so unfortunate. In creation, we even have the principle of gender, which cannot be defied, but people don't care about the creation, because some things they have made it. They think they are billionaires, but they are here, like that useless committee, which the USA are criminals. They remove even go. It's so unfortunate. For me, I will tell you, go to Kigogona program. You'll be able to know the blueprint of the source, because now this is inevitable. It's cosmic. Africa will be reparated, and let me tell you, the children of Africa will thrive, and Africa generations will thrive, and now you get healing and peace for 1,000 years. Thank you very much.